Alright, internets. Looks like we're working. Looks like we might have some duplicates of our audio, eh? Let me just double check everything I got going on right now. Get that gone. We got the stream link going. Refresh that. The items are getting bit up a bit beautifully. Looks like this one is supposed to be desktop audio. That is the issue here. There we go. We got the music sorted. Okay. So internets. It's nice to see you. I was laughing. We had too many folks here. In the stream chat wondering, it's like, hey, you're running late. I'm sorry, y'all. Event planning insider dealio. I schedule the stream ahead of time so that y'all are here already by the time things are going off, right? Like, you always put things about an hour ahead of time so that the attendees already have the time scheduled off, and if there's any issues, they'll be there on time, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, I respect it. Thank you for being keen on making sure I'm here on time, but that is what happened here today. Double check this. We've got Twitch live, YouTube live, both the YouTube live links running, and I am grateful for everyone who is here today. Keep this running like this. It's interesting. I need to switch up my chat format now that I've switched softwares, eh? I am now running on Meld Studios instead of the classic OBS. So this is where you're seeing some hiccups come through. So I need to repost the stream link to my other page, and then I'm ready to babble. My biggest thing, I guess I would start off with, I was doing some investigating. Doing some serious investigating. I was looking up Max Sold as a platform. If you don't know what it is a local auction software, right? So me and my business partner are actual partners with Max Sold, which gives us a better percentage on our final sales results. However, I've been starting to notice a decline in their marketing capabilities. So I went to investigate their website. They've got a lot of dead links, bro. Plenty of dead links. Like, if you were to go here, right, we're on Max Sold, we're going to click FAQ, we're going to go open a new tab, FAQs. Okay, the FAQ page actually opened this time. It did not open previously. So we go about, there was one that was specifically about, this is the one, yes. Look at this, auctions held 32,000 and 1,900 communities. This is definitely phooey. If you were to go to this page and check the, if you were to go to that page and click the inspect element button, you will see that they were, this is manually edited and has not been updated for ages. Damn it, I was supposed to tag my partner as well as Max Sold. So we'll see if I can do that after. But yeah, this bad boy. You look at this. 32 auctions held, right? Look at this. 32,000. We're already on 102,000. So let's even say that 50% of them were false auctions that never launched. That number's still off, right? Again, as I said, you do the inspect element, right? Inspect. And you can see that it is manually inputted on the right-hand side of your screen. It is not a ticker. It is a manual element developed for the web page, which is a pro tip. Another thing is like we're partners, right? We're partners. We do have a page, right? You can type in here, you go pages.maxsold. We come up, right? They've got this whole background side of their website, inaccessible to the general public. How do you find this? There's no way, if you went to the home page, that you're going to be able to find their business partner page. Partner with Maxsold just takes you to how to do it. But even if I scroll to the bottom here, no promotion of our individual business profiles. Very intriguing, very suspicious. I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm just saying, haha, I've noticed a flaw in their strategy. But the other thing I could point out is if you look at their Instagram, you look at their social media presence, it's washed up. Someone from the era of like promoting on Twitter is definitely taking over the platform because it's washed. The graphic design is like a 2-second Canva job, and they have thousands of people following them, but only maximum 5 likes, which is incredibly less than 1% of their following, which is a terrible conversion rate, right? A successful conversion rate is 4%, so let me not exaggerate how many people should be liking your posts. But if you've got 5K and you're only getting 1 to 4 likes, it's not performing effectively, and it's something that you need to evaluate in terms of your tactics, right? You want to have something that is bringing in about like 10% is lovely, but rarely happens unless you are a very digitally savvy platform, right? I digress. So, it's your first time here. My name's Bailey. I operate an auction house and an eBay store under the title Grandma's Dead Stock, okay? I buy and sell vintage and collectibles, and with my business partner, Paddy's Pop-Ups, that is Paddy. This gentleman should be joining later. We will see. We will see. Paddy is also a papa. So this man tends to be a little bit busy or off schedule in some cases. He will be dropping in via the Discord chat in a little bit, and I will plug him into the setup since I used to do gaming streams. But what we do here is on a monthly and bi-weekly, ideally in the future, but at the current moment, a monthly basis. We host auctions on the Maxsold platform. We're building towards having our own software to be able to host them independently. But our goal here is to react to the prices as this auction closes. He says, AI? You think I'm AI, bro? You really accusing me of being AI? You think this looks AI? You think I look like a robot here? I dare you to make it. I dare you to make this an AI. Using Sora too. But the auction stream, the auction link. Wow, AI. Oh, we got 2 AIs. Yo. So real. I know. I had to overreact. If you want to participate in this auction, it is local pickup within Toronto. You can see the link pinned in the chat of each live stream on its individual platforms. And we do have in-person pickups within the Toronto area. However, if you message us personally, especially if you're a reoccurring buyer, we can make some deals. We can make some things work. It's probably one of the biggest hiccups of the scenario. Damn real AI, wow. Hey, if you think I'm AI, you've got to tell me your software. I need this software. And I'd hope they'd pick a prettier voice, you know what I mean? I ain't got good AI voice. Gotta be somewhere with better AI voice. But, so what we do, auction is about to close at 7:45 p.m. 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I think it is. And the thing is, we're going to hang out here, and what we like to do is provide the service of being like company as you're attending a live auction, right? Like, these things can be very boring when you're online, right? You're just sitting there alone, like bid up. This way, you got a little bit of company. You got me sitting here with you. providing a little bit of entertainment. And we're gonna react to how much each of these items close for. When I start off the stream, we'll spend like 15 minutes. I end up double checking what our most bid items are because I am most interested in what the bid count is versus how much something is selling for. Like, that is infinitely more valuable to me than how much money I'm making off of these pieces, right? And that's ChatGPT 7.0. Hey, you send them this clip and tell them they need to employ me to be a moderator for their AI voice bots. I'll take that. That sounds reasonable to Bebe. But, as I said, we like to review the values. Sorry, guest window. Get that out of here. Switch over to the new window. This is our primary focus for the viewership. Let me make sure this is working. I think it is. It should be. It should be. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Put you up here so that I can see this guy calling me AI. We got Marching into Madness in the chat. Appreciate you for stopping by, famo. We got both the mobile stream link and the landscape stream link. And this guy's on the Twitch. Ideally, the thing is the chatbot isn't working so perfectly anymore. I need to upgrade my chatbot, but that's a whole different convo for another day. Thank you for dropping in. Appreciate y'all. I've heard, hey, hey, I know. Well, that's my, I guess there you go. There's, you got me. You got me. You caught me red-handed. If I was actually AI, I wouldn't have made that joke. I got work, dog. You gotta pay for my rent. You know, pay for my rent. So you pitched me to, oh, what's the company? Open something. You so sweet. You got me red-handed. I'm sorry. That's gonna be my saying for the evening now. So we definitely have a bit more competition going on for this auction. Not exactly at the price points I would have wanted or guesstimated, but still very satisfactory. Nothing to complain about in that capacity. A lot of these were sitting around $5 just an hour ago, so it is really nice to see them get bid up in such a serious amount. This metal, these all came out of an estate that we cleared out, and we've been refining our process. So we've been really working on, as we pull the items out of an estate that we're clearing, that they're already photographed and already ready to go to the auction immediately. And in this case, very smooth, very efficient. It actually worked out fantastically. And so you'll see that we have different backgrounds for some of these items, like this decorative thing, and even the fan, the $33 fan. Like, typically I try to do a proper photographic backdrop, like this massive cast iron bench vise. But since we're shooting on site, it was either like in the driveway when we have space, or just however we could swing it, right? So it's an interesting switch up to be able to see that the items are getting their bids regardless of how particular I am about the photography. The metal decorative garden windmill is a pretty piece. This one is one that I actually had a boo-boo on. We're looking at the 2X mid-century industrial fans. Only 1X made it into the catalog. That's my fault. That's my fault. I have an ASMR voice. Now that's a new compliment I've never received. I would not categorize myself as an ASMR voice. So, thank you very much, Zafar. That's crazy. What type of ASMR topic should I do, though? I'll take that. Tell me what's the ASMR topic that's fit for me. I'm definitely not doing the oh, not Alinity. I'm not doing the ears. I'm not doing the ear microphones. I can tell you that. I don't want to do the ear microphones. Oh, ASMR AI. Oh my God, this guy can't get off the topic. You realize I was a photographer previously. Wow. Wow. Hey. Should we talk about... I could do like NPR. I could do radio voice. Today on our topic list, we have a wide variety of hand-selected, high-quality products. If you join me on this journey, you will witness astounding, ostentatious selections. All you need to do is open your mind. It's not the same voice. It's not the same voice. It's not the same voice. Get out of here, chat. I could do, do you want me to, I could do like the, you can't do voices, my guy. My guy. My voices ain't that bad. My guy. I was gonna. Now I'm self-conscious. I was gonna do the news reporter voice, and now I feel like it's gonna be the exact same tone. What the heck? What the heck? Yeah, see, the other guy in the chat says he's gonna buy everything that I sell, so maybe I am good at it. Maybe I am good at it, and you just don't know tasteful voice creators, huh? Yeah, I gotta fix my chatbot. That's the only issue now. Now that I switched up my streaming platform, my chatbot's all janky, so I apologize that y'all can't see it on stream appropriately. That is on me. That is on me. But this will be fixed for another day. Baby don't got time today. Could you do that? I used to be able to, when I was in college for journalism, I used to do the in today's news, but now I'm in the same tone. I gotta stand up. I gotta open that diaphragm, right? I used to do the in today's news. I can't do it just on the whim anymore. Oh, I get too gunky and like I'm my diaphragm squished. But I used to do the today on October 22nd. You should start selling your voice and face on HeyGen. What is HeyGen? I think you're being too kind as well. I appreciate the compliments, but there's... I'll start selling it to AI video generator. Hey, bro, I'll take that compliment, but I don't think... Yeah, if your diaphragm was stretched, get out of here, marching into madness. Sussy wussy comments over here. But hey, we're talking about my items. My items doing okay. We're doing okay. The main thing I'm trying to check right now, I'll check it with y'all in the chat, is what is the sell-through rate. So we're going to do a big, deep scroll. As long as it's about 50% sell-through rate, that is what is most important and most valuable to this auction posting process. As it comes to my business partner, I'm going to wait for him to message me. He does have a kiddo. He's got a young one. So Patty does support often and as best as he can, but he's got a little baby he's got to put to bed on a regular basis. So I'm not offended that he can't make it here if he does not. And it looks like we got about a 50 to 60% sell-through rate, which is not great. Not great, but it's also not the end of the world. We've got the 7:45 closing process, so I'm about to take a quick breather in 5 minutes and just double check that I have everything set up right. And then I'm going to drop it back in, and we're going to get these things cracking. I want to let y'all know, if you're watching on YouTube in the vertical format, part of the reason I'm doing this, I'm going to be on the TikToks. You can follow me on any platform. The auction link is posted in the chat on any platform you're on here, okay? The idea is that you are able to drop in and bid on all of the items that we are reviewing today, okay? On top of that, I would highly recommend, that if you want something, you hit that little heart button in the upper right corner. You hit the heart button and you add it to your watch list. This platform, Max Sold, I started off critiquing the platform. It can get a little bit glitchy. So if you want to make sure you win something, you got to hit that button. And yes, Zafar, you could follow me offline and you can hit me with the deep ASMR and the deep scroll. And please don't add to the amount of memes that the rest of my chat will make about me, because you don't have all the degens here yet, but you keep making those deep comments, they're going to make even worse deep comments. But yeah, same name, NarleyMedia, NARLEY Media on all of my platforms. I appreciate you dropping in. Don't be afraid to stop by. Add me on IG, add me on all that. Send me DMs, but only if you can get me rich by selling my likeness to an AI company. That's my, there you go, there's my stipulation. I'll welcome you to follow me, but get me rich. Do I drink deep tea or deep coffee? I drink deep beer, but medium length beer, I guess. I don't know, you're tripping me out. Okay, give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. This guy. I like it a bit fizzy, you know what I'm saying? Okay, give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Take my breather, double check my phone, make sure my business partner is good. I'm going to be back. We'll be back in no longer than 5 minutes. I'm hitting the BRB screen so y'all know what's good, alright? We're going to turn up the jams and listen to the vibes and check out the retro background screen I have set up on this new streaming software that I'm using. Woo! Yo, dog, make me rich. If you can make me rich, bro, make me rich, bro. Sell me to Saudi Arabia, bro. I tease. I wouldn't do that ever. That's too far. Back. We got things working. The business partner seeming like he's going to be late. If he's going to be late, I might ignore him, to be honest. I'm not stopping midway through the auction reaction just to drop him in the Discord chat. Which I think he would respect, but it's just too much fiddling with the new software. Previously, you would have seen ads for this if you were a streamer on the interwebs. I used Restream. Great software. I actually have no complaints. I'm trying to do this now in a free format, which already I have to do so much more work before I go live, which is negligible, right? Trade-offs, right? I guess you pay hundreds of dollars for a very functional software so that you get to be a bit lazy, which makes sense. That's how things work, right? You trade-offs. So one of the issues now, I've got my chat box that's above me. It's formatted funny. It's a little illegible if you were to look at it in the landscape format, which is, it is what it is. I've got to learn these errors as I go, but I need like something that more accurately collects all of the chats from all of my streams, right? Like, for some reason, my Restream bot doesn't want to do the mobile comments, which is a bit of an issue, but that's okay. Can't get everything perfect, you know? So we've got 15 minutes till the auction starts closing. Very excited for the process. We've got all of my background stuff is fully functional. It looks like I'm just double checking. We've got Twitch, we've got Kick, we've got both my YouTube links working. which is fantastic. That's a lot of bandwidth and disk space for my slightly outdated and obsolete computer. So it's very nice to see that I'm able to have this operate efficiently. And it seems like my audio is working. We're going to double check my YouTube links. And then we're going to get into the reaction process. We're going to get into the reaction process. Hey, okay, so you would have heard that. That probably caused some echo. Go to my channel. So we should have 2 live links available at the moment. And we do. So this one should be the horizontal one. The horizontal one doesn't like opening. Which is intriguing to me. At least clearly it's working for the passerbys, which is intriguing to me. Hey, okay, they're both working. At least clearly it's working for the passerbys. Oh, I see how people are saying I have an ASMR voice. What the heck? What the heck? The audio is perfect. Okay, so that's the good part about the new software, eh? It manages my gain damn near perfectly. But, okay, so I'm going to flip over to the focus on the items that are coming through. And again, I like, ooh, $50 on the floral textbooks. We've got some items going up at the last minute, which is common for these auctions, which is good to see because me and my business partner have been a bit discouraged at how these have been performing lately. It's definitely not at the sustainable point that I want it to be at, but it is at an acceptable degree. So rather than most bids right now, we're going to be little gremlins. The highest amount and the brownie camera. So on the cameras as well, this is good to see because I dished out. I bought those cameras on like an actual business basis to try to maximize my profit. So it's good to see it goes for over 35. I do have several more antique Kodak cameras coming through in our upcoming auctions. So I am extremely happy to see them going for a bigger dollar amount. The one, I've got lots of Blue Jays stuff, and I'm surprised that the Blue Jays stuff isn't getting the attention that it deserves. If it's your first time here, I do a review afterwards so that we can readily evaluate how much each of these items went for. Otherwise, I need to get back on my streaming tip. So tomorrow, I think I'll end up figuring out my chat bot. And then I will do another live stream. And I fixed up my set that I have here. So that maybe I'll do some of the cameras in my traditional eBay set if you've been around for a while. Okay. So it's all acceptable prices. Definitely not where I would want it to be at. But it's all acceptable. Looks like Papa Pads, the business partner. I've been too skeptical of him lately, so that's the only thing. And that's each time he's like, oh, I'll be there. I'm like, oh, I actually expected him to be late, and he showed up on time. So maybe, hey, maybe he shows up 2 minutes beforehand. But we got some bids. We got some bids. Can't complain too much. Oh my God! Okay, good. The furniture, the baby blue painted sideboard. We've been praying for this to go. We struggle at selling like big dressers, big sideboards and stuff, and it's trippy. You think they would go for a lot more. So the prices are way not within the acceptable range, but at least they're getting sold. Because this is an ethical process for us. We do ethical junk removal is what we coined our business term as. Because our objective is just to make sure that rather than going to the landfill or tossed out, that these items do find a new home where they are appreciated. So, as much as I want to be a greedy gremlin, it's like, okay, at least I can actually verify that these are desired. I can't believe how many of the comics, not even $1, man. If I get bummy about the prices, we'll do it after, okay? We'll do the prices bummy attitude for when the auction is closed. Because right now we've got 7 minutes. 7 minutes until this auction begins closing on Max Sold. Again, we are Max Sold partners. And if you want to participate in this auction, I would highly recommend harding any of the items. So you see this little watch list item? Hit that watch list button, because that will guarantee your ability to actually secure these items. I'm very grateful to be a partner with MaxSold, but their platform is very, very glitchy, okay? Very glitchy. So if you want to make sure that you secure anything, make sure you put it on that watch list, because otherwise there's a chance that you end up missing these pieces, which is very unfortunate, and it's even difficult for me to cast, and that is part of the process that is quite frustrating for me. As you can see, I have to hit all of these drop downs and sliders just to make sure that I can watch it as the host in a cohesive manner. The fact that it has to happen in that way is very frustrating, because imagine as a viewer who's not very savvy with the platform, it causes that much more of a disruption to like your organic buying process, right? Like user interface and user UX, right? UX is such an important quality, especially when this like it's an auction house, right? An auction house is dependent on the user experience, which is a trippy thing that it's not very functional. I can ramble about that for ages, but hey. Yeah, everything seems functioning. We'll do a more calm babble about how things are going for me afterwards. And then tomorrow we'll do the chat bot, and we'll do the rest of the cameras that I have available here. I think. We'll do the chat bot, and then I have to do a TikTok stream as well. So maybe we'll do the TikTok stream before I do the chat bot. That's a tough thing. Everyone, like, at 20 likes, he's gonna spit in the air and... Oh, God. What, yo. What? I appreciate the attention here today, but everyone's got some crazy thoughts in mind, eh? If you think my standards are that low, I'm not that desperate, buddy. So these comics and these old newspapers, only $15. I said no to $30 for this Blue Jays backpack previously. Thomas Shelbourne, hey Shelbourne, you gotta hit some super chats to be able to get that. But I'm not giving you a descriptive number. We're not adding a cap on that one. I ain't no lolcow. You're not getting me doing none of that for the low. You gotta give me some life-changing money, dog. You gotta give me some life-changing money, fam. That's Marching into Madness loves this though. You got a long-time chat viewer. He's having a fucking time here. I unfortunately had to take a bit of a break from the streaming process due to my own current financial conditions and to be able to sort things out. So we only got a couple of the regulars here today. How about you drop a sub, and if you check me out, I'm NarleyMedia on all social media platforms. Couple DMs, couple PayPal donations. Who knows what type of private videos you can get, but that ain't some YouTube content you're getting for free, bro. So we've got 4 minutes left. 3 minutes according to the platform. Let me sync up my... For some reason, the date and time on my PC, you'd think my PC of all units wouldn't lag behind, but it seems to... It's like a Rolex that's a few seconds behind. For some reason, my PC keeps lagging a few minutes. About every, like, it lags like 10 seconds, 5 seconds, every 3 hours. It ends up behind, which is trippy. You think PC connected to the interwebs is just going to be golden in terms of its capacity to stay connected. No business partner text, so we are going to put the phone away and we are going to proceed without this gentleman. I'm going to double check my links and we're going to get into the closing soon section because it is just about ready. We've got viewers in the YouTube chat. We've got viewers in the Twitch. We've got viewers in the Kick. And I want to remind everyone that I do simulcast. I do need to adjust my chatbot, but do not worry because I can see. I could be your chatbot today. I can see you talking on whatever platform that you are participating on. We got viewers in the walls. Hey, yeah, we got people on every platform. Next one to be added, TikTok. That's where we're going to be next. And then now that I'm doing it independently, I'm not using the Restream software. We're going to be on Facebook too. We're going to get them older folks popped in here. I see the likes coming in. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for dropping in the chat. Every form of support helps. Otherwise, if you do want to participate in this auction, which is about to start closing within a minute, best way to support is you can click that link pinned in the chat and participate in this auction yourself, okay? Now, with the glitchy nature of Max Sold, there are some things that will skip by, but we're going to do our best to announce this. I do work with Acorn Auctions Hamilton and do other live auction reaction streams that are much more fluid due to the software that they use. So if you enjoy what you're seeing, you're enjoying the idea of this auction reaction content, there is plenty more and plenty more coming in different forms for the future, okay? So hit that sub button. Thank y'all. I appreciate your time here. I appreciate you dropping in. And let's get it. We got 50 seconds. I'm going to have a big sippy poo here. And we're going to get cracking with the fast-paced voice. And I should sit up straight to get that diaphragm working, as they say. Perfect time for the chatbot. Thank you, chatbot. All right. So, we have 20 seconds left on the baby blue painted sideboard, which was going for $0 before, so that's good to see. The pink melamine top table, which is it was a little bit lesser of a condition, so I am not surprised that it's not selling. But the one that I am happy that is going for $30 is the 3-tiered sprouting and propagation setup. That is great for growing of all varieties. The ornate detailed high top plant stand, only $8.60, is wild though. And I see that the sewing machine that was going for $1 for much of the auction period is now jumped up to $24, which is great. That is an antique piece. This bad boy sells on eBay for an intense amount. So the fact that it's gone up to $37, which is why the glitchiness of Max Sold is not an amazing process. Now we are looking at the Toshiba TV, and the 3-tiered propagation setup also did have more bids come in too. We've got the Toshiba TV, the M model number CE271F. No more bids at $1, eh? These things go for a lot on Facebook Marketplace. And it looks like we've got a couple low-tier items coming in after that. We will hit hide close lots and then refresh this. We're going closing soon. So it looks like the propagation table is about to go for $33, and it looks like the sewing machine did go for $37. I am getting very frustrated with the Max Sold selling platform because this is not an interactive process, and I imagine as a buyer you're just not having fun. And oh, the soft close process did push the sewing machine up. It is now at 40 buckaroos, which is where it exactly deserves to sit. Okay, now we're looking at the handcrafted floral teapot, which is kind of funny because our last auction, the teapots were like highlight items. So that's why I ended up putting them individually. And it seems like in this case, people do not care about the teapots in nearly the same capacity. And for people who say I can't do other voices, can you not hear my vocal change now as I'm being more entertaining? Are you not entertained? But I digress. I'm teasing. We've this fruity handcrafted teapot. Yeah, I sold a teapot that looked like a bloody peach for so much money in the last auction, and no one wants this cute little boy here. Heck, is handmade by a man named Vigor. Oh my gosh, and no one wants that. We've got a marble rolling pin going for $8. It looks like the Sears Kenmore sewing machine model's going for 40 buckaroos. Do Daffy Duck? I can't do Daffy Duck. I'm terrible at voices, okay? Get out of here. And I guess I just contradicted myself, so I hate you as well. We've got the Martha Stewart pot set, and it's nice to see you stoned. We are simulcasting, so although my chatbots are not functioning well, we have people on Twitch, we have people on Kick, and we have people on both formats of the YouTube in the chat now, okay? We're doing both mobile YouTube streaming as well as landscape traditional. Soon enough, they will be able to stream to just the same link. And it looks like we've got a bidding competition going on for a sewing machine. The Martha's 2 going for $22. That guy was going for a lot less previously. And we've got a 1940s edition of Familiar Quotations by John Bartlett going for $4 buckaroos. We've got the Graniteware 16-quart preserving kettle with wire handle. This thing was interesting. It took us a second to figure out what this is. This guy is for canning and jarring, right? Like you put your jars in, you boil them shits. You turn them into preservations, whatever you want to call them. I don't know how to plural. I guess it would be preserves, but I thought preserves would be the stuff inside of it. We've got some jammers going on in the chat. Don't be afraid to add that BTTV edition so that you can get the good memes, them good memes. It looks like I hope whoever buys this preserving kettle actually bought the vintage original Harvest brand standard mouth decorated mason jars. Fine teacup set. Wow, the teacup sets are usually one of the more consistent of our bunches. $0 bids is crazy. The sell-through rate on this auction is not what I would have anticipated. It looks like the Kenmore set does not have much more bids, and we've got the Legos. We got $24.50 of the Legos, which is because considering I have some expertise in the a-holes in the a-hole community. The adult hobbyist of Lego community. I am surprised that they're going for so little, but they are older pieces. The buckets themselves, those buckets are $10 buckets each. So the fact that it's going for only $24.50 does hold some resale or collectible value. We have the, it's one of my favorite fun internet facts. A lot of people don't know that. An adult hobbyist of Lego is called an a-hole, and that is their selected community title. They chose it. They chose it. Not Reddit, not the internet. They chose it. We have... Oh, my God. Okay, so business partner called. I'm going to try to get him back, but it is a little frustrating to be able to do it in the middle of this. Monsieur Patty is a little bit behind. What's happening, big dog? I am Infinite. Nice to see you. We're doing an auction reaction stream. I'm going to try to tap in my business partner, but it will be a little bit difficult to do it in the midst of this process. So I hope he's listening to me right now. Because right now we have the goat cheese baker. We've got the Arco Rock Aspen Leaf dishes made. We've got a lot of stuff going within the minute that I want to be announcing and not try to connect to a chat. This is not so fun. Okay. We're gonna try to do this quick. If there's any errors, you're gonna see why. Because I'm just gonna bounce from having this guy in. Okay. We're gonna try super quick here. All right. Hello.
The Bluetooth? Sure.
Bluetooth.
Are you good? You set up? Because otherwise things are closing and I'll call you back after.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Clearly didn't work out. All right. Yo, we got marble rolling pin at $14 about to go. Look at me. I'm multitasking. I'm the master of this now. I hate that I'm so good at it. The fuck was that? It was called business partner. I had tried to call, and he's got 2 young kids, and they wanted him to use headphones. He did not have headphones on, which I predicted. He's got a young one. He's got a newborn too loud, baby, too loud. We got 2 oscillating heater fans about to go for $6 and $5 respectively. We've got a painting lot about to close for $6 with the leaves be gone. My own titles. The rake lots going for $7 and $4 respectively. The kitchenwares, oh my god, that's way more than you'd get at the dollar store. For just $1, you're getting like 2 kitchens worth of stuff. That's intense. We've got a mini slow cooker. The slow cooker is one that I'm surprised at because the slow cooker had way better stats in the past. Slow cookers have been successful for us, and this Norelco 8-cup automatic drip coffee maker, I figured this was a very aesthetic piece. Like, I'm surprised that it's going for so little. We've got the oil change pan, which got another bid. It actually extended the soft bidding process, which I'm surprised at. So the leaves, the rakes didn't go for nearly as much. We've got the kitchen utensils not going for nearly as much. And we've got the slow cooker. Wow, because the slow cookers were consistent boys. And the duct clamps, which is fair. We need to get rid of them. It's intriguing to see the difference in value of pieces that have worked very successfully for us in the past on Max Sold. And if the chat was wondering what that background noise was too, it's because the Discord added like a Halloween noise for the Discord calls. Of course. But I imagine that's like it's got to be weird for more streamers than just me. I'm a tiny little baby streamer. It's got to trip out people who are serious about the craft. $23 on the licensed Blue Jays New Era backpack, which is a trip up because that thing is like, I turned down $30 on it before. Discord spooky noise is a jam. I'm gonna have to give the Discord spooky noise a proper listen after. I ignore calls just so I can listen to it. Hey, I believe it. But here in the jam, while I'm trying to talk a mile a minute like I'm on Storage Wars, that one was like, okay, this is a little bit much. Inf, I hope you're doing well, man. I appreciate you. I hope you're winning any of the items that you're bid on. Looks like the 32-inch safety grab bar went for 5 buckaroos, which I think is going to a dear associate of mine. We've got the 3X metal snow shovels and the large gardening and landscaping tool lot going for $6 and $18 respectively, which is intriguing because we're constantly trying to divide these lots of like rakes and tools and shovels. And sometimes they go well, sometimes they don't. Like this Spray Safe Pro pressure sprayer, that bad boy, we've sold those for over 20 bucks before. And now it's only desired for 4 buckaroos, which is an absolute trip to see how these things switch up. Gardening hose and accessory lot. So it's like weird, man. The predictability of these max sold buyers is exceptionally frustrating as you're trying to build your own business, because it's just really up to the mood of the era. The wheelbarrow going for $1. Can you hear me? LOL. Yeah, nice to see you, Emily. Nice to see you. Thank you for dropping in the chat. That other guy, though. It's totally okay. No one's offended. Thank you for dropping in. Don't be afraid to drop a like. I want to remind everyone that I am simulcasting, so I'm on Twitch, I am on Kick, and I'm on YouTube, and I am streaming to the mobile format now. This extra large, oh my god, I inhaled some sort of dust, but this extra large extension cord, I become a little scrapper boy. That thing's so hard to sell. I'm like, I want to take it to the scrapyard. That's a lot of copper in that guy. But it's not more than $26 of copper, so we're satisfied with that outtake. The oil change pan, oh my god, the oil change pan was at like $1 a minute ago, and that thing's at $23 now. No bids on the Wayne Gretzky retires Toronto Star newspaper from 1999. I thought that would do a whole butt ton. Marching into Madness, you're supposed to be one of my most supportive friends. You can get out of here, and you can actually provide constructive criticism before, you just make me even more depressed. Okay. Oh, the safety grab bar is getting bid up, which is unfortunate to see. If it wasn't max sold, I wish I could help the compatriot that I worked with. And the licensed Blue Jays New Era backpack getting bid up to $23. This is what we like to See, I'm very happy with that. Yeah, my good friends are supposed to just provide me like, you know, what do they call it? Companionship, relatability, support, admiration. There's things like that you know, typical friendships have. It looks like we've got a little bit of competition going. So I can't believe the oil pan got bid up. We're gonna have to do a serious review of like things that sold for the most. Bring Patty into the chat. Is Patty's ready? Patty's ready. Okay, we'll give Patty a go. We'll give Patty a go here. This Discord noise is crazy. Oh my god. All right, what's up, buddy? What's up? How you doing, big man? Okay, 1 second. I got you. I'm going to try to do this as quick as I can. We're having slight audio issues here, and I think it's on my end.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now you can. Now you can. You're good.
Okay. Okay, there we go. I muted you.
We should have you, and then I'm going to fix... See, Emily dropping in the chat to try to encourage things, too.
That is me.
All right, we got you. I'm going to be able to do this quickly. Bam. Okay. Continue. Okay, chat it up. You got to entertain as I'm doing this thing. The chat absolutely loves the Halloween noise, though.
I mean, it's a great noise. I'm getting into the Halloween spirit, man. I don't know, there's something about, like, today, I feel like it's just shifted for me. Luella's friend was coming over to borrow her Darth Maul lightsaber.
That's cute.
And we're getting into it. I'm gonna be a unicorn this year for Halloween.
Oh, not Chewbacca this time, eh?
I was thinking I might be Chewbacca trying to be a unicorn, and I like tear the unicorn costume, like trying to get into it.
That's kind of jokes on its own. I like that.
Wow. But this auction's coming along, bud.
Yeah, the things are jumping up very intriguingly. It's not what I would have expected.
Yeah, which is always the fun part, right? Expect the unexpected.
I guess you're not wrong there, eh? Okay, I got things working.
Silver-plated cake plate.
Okay, I gotta refresh the lots. Ooh, that was a quick fix by Bebe here. Okay, all right. So, oh, the gardening lot. Oh my gosh, that jumped up, eh? And the baseball lot.
Yeah, gardening lot, $33. The VHS rewinder, $8.
That was one I had been hoarding for a while, so.
That's a classic thing, but you know, if you had one that looked like a Corvette, it would be more worth holding on to, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. And my old business partner in the chat, Marching into Madness, this is deja vu for him because I used to have to do this live on stream with him. Panic, plug him in.
Pretty seamless.
Hey,
I'm here.
I do my best. We had some assistance from Emily in the chat.
Yeah. Well,
we got
here to help.
Hey, I appreciate it. We got the baseball lot, pretty acceptable as well. It's funny to see how the one Kodak camera got bid up highly, and then the other one didn't really get the same love. That's intriguing.
Yeah, really not as much love at all.
The professional darts.
Silver-plated cake. This cake plate, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that one is close to my heart. I can't believe it's just going for $1. That's all right. I have another one still, right?
You should. I'm not sure, to be honest.
You didn't sell that one too, did you?
I don't think so. I'm surprised. I thought the cake's disappointing, man. I thought the cake was going to do well.
I would have thought the cake, is definitely a $20 lot, but hey, whoever's getting it, I hope they like cake.
And all of the tea stuff all did so well last auction, so that's why I split it up. And that you can see all these tea lots and 0, 0, 0, 0. I'm like, well, then why did you do so good last one? That's
those are cute little rose teacups. The trio. Princess Diana mug. That's good. $5.
This is what I thought, and that's what I did last time. This unpredictability is wild.
Nice that spinning crystal serving dish. That thing is awesome.
I know, and that's a decent photo to highlight it too. It's not like I made it ugly.
It's all your fault. You made it ugly.
You did your job terribly. The ashtray was ceramic. I thought it was unique because you don't see Irish ceramic often. So I was like, okay, this will do well.
No, we've got a few mugs, a few platters, and they've sold in Bazaar previously, but not. Well, they're the Coventry teapot and cup, $7.
Okay, there we go.
That's something.
Some bids on these other knickknacks. Intriguing. It's hard to predict, eh?
If we could predict it, we'd be rich.
That's the issue, yeah. And shout out to M the Goat 1000 in the chat. It's nice to see you here. Thank you for announcing your presence.
Welcome.
Limoges and the Golden Glory serving lot was also, it's like your cake plate. I was like, oh, I'll put it in this one, I guess.
Yeah, Limoges, though, it's like there is an overproduction of it. It's not like all Limoges is good Limoges. I feel like it can't be. But
yeah,
silver plate. That stuff's going to the scrapyard.
For real. That's also funny. Yeah, all copper plated things. It's like, okay, scrap bin now.
Yeah. I like those little salt and pepper shakers are doing pretty decent.
I thought they were cute. Thank you. I thought they were cute enough to separate. I was debating about putting in the pile for our market shop for Bazaar.
I mean, they can go in the pile, but hey, to see that you can get $6 for them in the auction.
And they take less than 5 minutes to shoot, right? So
there you go.
If I can,
you only get twice as much of that in Bazaar or something like that.
And you spend more time moving it there and documenting it and etc.
Yeah.
The Sears 48 piece serving set is a little bit disappointing. Those sell for, I could sell that easily for $20 on eBay. I decided to try it here.
Yeah. Right. How incomplete do you think it is? What's it missing?
It's just all jumbled up. I didn't count it exactly. That was why I said it was incomplete. It's all just all messed up, and I didn't want to double check if there's 46 or 48. I'd rather just say incomplete than
right.
Count
incomplete might deter people,
which is
they might
fair.
think it's like, then just be like unchecked, like 48 piece question mark.
No, I would take that. That's fair. That's a fair critique. Maybe we need to do unchecked instead of that. Yeah. Because at least on eBay, it's 4 parts. It looks like it got another bid. So shout out to the viewer that probably bid that up. The yarn and the textiles, definitely not worth it. That is a donate. That was the test for this auction. I was like, can I just put the bag of the shit in and will it work? And it did not work. So that gets donated next time.
Yeah. I mean, agreed.
That was
just put it with a sewing machine.
Yeah.
Or if you have like knitting needles. I mean, I know that's not for that yarn is for knitting.
Yeah, which is, you're not wrong. It's just we haven't tried a big effing bag, so it's like, let me just drop the big effing bag in, and clearly, no. The test has proven it doesn't work.
Hey, if it went for $1, that's pretty good. Remember, that person who bid $1 there might bid $20 somewhere else. So
yeah,
if it's selling, it's gelling.
So I ain't that pessimistic. It was just like, okay, all right, lesson learned. The vintage icing set, surprise, $3. I thought it would be. We got the other weird, odd kitchen utensils selling for $10 usually, so that's why I separated it. In-box weird kitchen utensils tend to sell okay for us.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth trying. And again, people liked it. 2 people liked it enough to like bid it up like that. So all you need is that third person, then who knows where the ceiling is.
Oh, I'm getting so frustrated with doing the live announcing on the Mac sold software, but we can save that whining for the end. It's just so laggy.
Yeah. I like that sexy man reading takeout coffee mug.
I
I
thought,
should bid on that.
yeah, I thought because the mugs last time I sold one of these gag mugs. The last gag mug went for like $15. So I was like,
Nobody
let me
wants that.
separate the gag mugs because they did well last time, and then now he's another one of the auction. It just is what it is.
I mean, all the other ones are getting some bids. I'm just surprised nobody wants to drink coffee out of that tall cup of...
Tall cup of tan, eh?
You think that guy's name is Joe?
No, that's like he's like he's Iranian for sure. That's an Iranian name.
And Joe isn't Iranian?
Joe's not Iranian enough.
Okay. All right. I'm getting too deep in here, so I gotta come back. Hide closed lots. Where are we at?
We are at lot number 103 now. With the Sears is about to close. We've got the sexy man takeout mug. We've got the gag gift mugs coming up for $3, $4, and $6 respectively. The barrel mug was one of the ones that had a lot of bids at the beginning and then never really got run up after that.
Someone did ask a question about that.
What would the question be about the barrel mug?
They're looking at the maker mark, trying to see clearly what that was.
It was another. It was, I think, a handcrafted one. I think that was part of the.
Love you, honey. Want to say hi to people?
Yeah, Patty's got the guest of the hour in the chat. Hi, hi, hi.
Yeah, hi.
We're gonna make them famous on the internet one of these days.
There you go.
Hi, hope you're doing well. Nice to see you.
You're down there. You see him? Luella really likes this little pine table. You know that stool? That's the one that she's bidding on. I don't think she's gonna win it though.
The pine stool all the way up to $17, and someone in the chat asked if it's Blue Mountain Pottery. It might the mug might be Blue Mountain Pottery, but if it was or is, it was Blue Mountain Pottery, like genuinely made by just like craftsmen in Blue Mountain. It wasn't the brand Blue Mountain. Go ahead.
It wasn't?
It didn't.
Like there is a maker's mark on the bottom.
But it was like a handcrafted maker's mark. It wasn't like a typical one. I'm still here. I'm just closing the door. My roommate just asked if they can like turn some stuff on so they don't make noise. All right, we're here. I'm voting for Luella to win the pine chair. It looks like we've got under a minute though. I don't think
She did say she would go up to 100, but I was like, sorry, honey, I can't let you do that.
That's the wonder of children. $23. You're getting some competition on that boy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really nice little homemade piece.
Oh, good. And to see the metal side table plant stand, that boy, we were seeing the other auction of our buddy, and then that one was bid up to about the similar price. So that's good to see that it actually ended up near there.
Yeah, although that vintage metal record player stand is only at $5.
Yeah.
What's that? Je comprends pas.
Je ne comprends.
$10 on the carpet, buddy. Yeah, let's go.
Let's get these fucking carpets out of here. Whenever I
that's
talk,
gonna be so good.
It is.
The guy's doing a lot of work today in the warehouse, making it like getting ready for pickup day. And I kind of just had to stop because I was like, we need to wait until we can move all this stuff out because that's really going to make a huge difference. There's so much stuff in this auction in the warehouse right now.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's crazy.
Continue. Sorry. The plant stand is going crazy. It's got bit up again.
Yeah.
The wicker furniture is the one that is also very intriguing to me. The wicker furniture seems to be fairly consistent for us, but I don't know how to tell which type of wicker is desirable to our buying audience.
I mean, yeah, we'll keep testing it because definitely there's some really nice wicker out there. This little side table shelf, it's not that impressive. It's cute and it's functional, but is it like a lifetime piece? Maybe not.
Yeah, and I can't decipher. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah. Well, that sewing box, right?
Mm-hmm.
That one I didn't expect it to be necessarily 35. We'll see where it lands. It's at 34.60 now on my screen.
Sewing box. I'm lagging on the sewing box, to be honest.
It's the tall stand. It's the woven wicker sewing box stand.
Okay, yeah. And in the chat, Ruse, nice to see you, my guy. I hope you're doing well. I see you're doing healthy when I'm creeping ya. It's been a while. I'm just getting back to the streaming content. We've got an auction closing right now. I've got my business partner tuning in via the Discord right now. The wooden coat hanger stand, I was pessimistic about. And then on the opposite note, I was positive about the Dutch boy dolls, or these Dutch dolls, when I comped them online. People pay silly money for those dolls. I couldn't believe it. And the fact that they went for $1. Yeah. I was like, okay.
Well, yeah.
It just is.
Those books.
The books. It's good to see the floral textbooks, but it's the same thing we've been talking about. It feels like this entire stream on this one. These guys, I don't know. I would agree that they're a lot. I wouldn't comp them at $50 though. So why are they going this way? We've tried to sell books so many times, and now the books are working.
I think we need to start trying to sell clothes again.
It's starting to feel like it with this shit.
In wintertime, we could do a little bit of a jacket sale. All right, closing $50 on the textbooks. Nicely done.
Just can't complain. $4 on the anatomy books. The retro Maple Leafs clock. All right, fair enough. I was wrong about that. At least the record stand got pushed up. The carpet is up to $30. When did that happen?
Yeah, right. That is a nice one. That one's a really nice carpet. I mean, they're both really nice, but this one, the motif is a little bit nicer.
$74 on that plant stand. My gosh.
Yeah.
We can claim to be experts in this field, but evidently it's just completely unpredictable.
I mean, for real. Yeah. Totally unpredictable. $52 on the woven wicker sewing box stand. 6 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that really closed? Sometimes it closes, but it doesn't close. It's like
I'm gonna have to
like one of those
after.
doors. Yeah. No, it looks like it's really gone. Really gone this time.
And then like the Kodak camera here, $35. This one, if you were to be picky about it, comped lower than the other one on eBay sales and regular sales. But so this one went for higher, just I think because it looks cooler.
Yeah, I think so.
Which is
and so how would you something like that? Can you how would you test it? Do you know if it works, or I guess it's just clean enough?
It can't. My description says untested because no film. Looks clean, but if you look through the lens, it looks all gunky. You just got to be honest about it.
Right. My sister was asking about it. I was like, I have no clue. I never even saw it. That was all baby.
I got them off of another photography seller, and he sells them in the same, just as is condition.
Oh, I like that. Owl in the quartz? What is this? In that miscellaneous lot? What is that owl in the quartz amethyst?
Miscellaneous.
What is that? Yeah, lot 207. That's so cool. $4. Wow, that's great.
Well, and the miscellaneous one did so well on the last one, so I was like, oh, this will be fantastic. Miscellaneous one went for almost $30 last time, so I was like, let me just do another one of those.
Yeah.
Man, it's so hard. This is like the contrast. This one I very much was like, let me bunch up based on, I'm going to create lots based on how it's performed in the past few. Though the ones that I did that with are the ones that are underperforming. $80 on that plant stand. Holy Jesus. My gosh. Yeah. I would never price that.
It had a price tag on it. I think the original price was $129.99.
Oh yeah, MSRP for realsies. I can see it going for that much. The auction though.
Alright. So did that big miscellaneous lot sell with all the miscellaneous stuff?
Yeah, it must have, because I just cleared and it's disappeared.
Oh man, somebody got a great deal on that.
And the miscellaneous did so well in the last two, so it's so funny to see that the miscellaneous, now this one, didn't get the same attention.
Yeah, who's the collector that was there last time isn't there this time?
I guess that's it.
Nobody wants the Ask Me I Might. What is that? Poop on a keychain? What is that? It looks like a poop.
Yeah, it says Ask Me I Might, and there is a poop on a keychain, yes. It is a poop on a keychain. Alright.
And there's a unicorn keychain?
Yeah.
How did I... Oh, I did see that. Right. Oh, that thing is so cute. Wow, nobody buys that for $1? I totally should bid on that for $1.
I could, whatever.
I love that.
M the Goat in the chat says maybe not enough eyeballs on the sale, and I would agree. That's part of the issue with us being new to the hustle. We're developing our mailing list on a consistent basis, which you can join if you ask us. If you DM us directly, we'll send you the link to that. But
emails.
Yeah, we do emails so that we contact our previous buyers directly. And I do think it's part of the issue with the max sold platform, which we will ramble about after, so we're not distracting from the entertainment factor. However, I think it is like, these are amateur buyers. We don't have people coming in ready to buy the consistent products that they're looking for on a regular basis. But
Burn.
collapsible outdoor seating. Sorry, go ahead. I decided to fill the dead air. Do you have something to say?
No, that's it. The collapsible outdoor seating lot times 2, $10.
Those the blue one. That blue one goes for easily like $60 retail, probably a lot more.
I used to have one of those. I took it with me everywhere all the time. It was pretty great. I was that guy. Sitting on the grass, but just refused to not have a backrest, you know?
Yeah, that's why. It could just fit in any sized bag. And we've got M the Goat 1000 saying that he's one of our stalkers, and so we appreciate you. We're trying to develop, we need more stalkers. So if you're good at stalking, you need to stalk other stalkers and bring them to your crowd to stalk us. That's the goal.
Yes. We'll take whatever we can get, really. We're not picky. We're selling stuff for...
The brass record stand, I was the one that was pessimistic about it. At least it's going for $6. I was the one, I didn't think it was even going to sell, so I'll accept the $6 for the brass stand.
Oh, it's $6. Ooh. I love it when I fall behind. And it gets bid up. Ooh,
I love that.
$4.
$43 for the mid-century fans, and they don't even see the other fan, so someone's going to get a fun surprise. So the other fan was cooler.
Yeah. I mean, that makes me think that, it could have been each one their own lot. I think we have that other one, the coolest one.
The ice skates, I'm surprised. I see the ice skates as like wall decoration more so than like practical application, so I'm surprised that they didn't go for anything.
Yeah. Right next to the ice cleats. That's so perfect. It's like ice skates, ice cleats. Ice skates, ice cleats. How are those cleats worth more than those ice skates?
This is what I was thinking as well. And the weights... This is a very hard to interpret auction in terms of results. I'll tell you what. That's probably my outcome from this before we end. I tried very hard to bring in our previous knowledge, and it's just like, nah, it's just random. Don't worry, you're gambling with your living. Don't. Just, good luck.
Yet, it's still like, the average will be the same. You know, it's like our sell-through rate is at 80% right now, which is great. And our lot average will probably be like $12 to $14, which is what we've just hit.
Yeah,
consistently
barely
over every auction with no repeatability. Exactly, you know.
Yeah, which is trippy. Oh, excuse me.
So you get all of a sudden a large painting lot that sells for $17. Wow, that trash can for $1. That was a nice trash can. I was looking at that today. I was like, ooh, do we get to keep that, or is it photographed and listed?
That's that same dichotomy, though, that I'm whining about. The painter's lot have been consistent like $10 for us, so the painter's lot makes sense. And then other times we've sold like junky trash cans for almost $20, and that's a good steel trash can. You can probably scrap that trash can for more than $1.
Definitely could scrap that trash can for more than $1. But I couldn't do that because it's a perfectly good trash can.
The decorative crate lot, we've also sold those decorative crates for a lot more. $9, that's a good steal.
There's a Coca-Cola.
Pepsi.
I want to. Oh, is it to say Pepsi Cola?
Yeah, it's Pepsi Cola.
Pepsi Cola. So that's even better. Satisfying, refreshing. Pepsi Cola.
Plays to the fucking Westerners. Plays to the middle of the country.
Yeah, Manitobans. Where's my fam at?
Wet wheel grinder has been those grinders have been consistent for us. How much is the stained glass one is only $1 though. Wow.
That stained glass lamp?
The stained glass grinder.
Oh, the glass grinder?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it just went up to $2 though.
Okay, good. The heavy duty bench grinder, I figured it would go for that much. The handcrafted bell, I agreed with you to put it separately, and that photo's not that bad, so that's trippy. That's a weird one I wouldn't expect.
Yeah, it definitely it's not that it's a bad photo, I think it's just that, like, I don't know, somebody bought that in Arizona, you know?
Yeah. And the Pizza Hut, we sell our coolers on standard for like $10. Sorry, go ahead, call it to the chat.
Well, who in the chat has been to Arizona, you know? It's like recently enough that they want some souvenir.
Totally, yeah. Yeah. Could agree with that. Non-stick roast pan, sprayer, dartboard. Just trying to see if anything pops out in the last remaining lots. Okay, the grow table's up to $15, so good. That wasn't a waste of time. That's all I want to see.
Yeah.
If we dragged those grow tables out of there and they didn't sell, I would have been frustrated at the fact that we dragged the grow tables out of there.
Oh my goodness. That was You weren't there when we took you out of the basement, were you? No.
No, I was
That was
not.
just me and I. That was brutal. That was really challenging. Um, and it was at the end of the day, too. It was like, oh my God. I almost just deleted it. I almost was just going to forget it there.
I get it. I
Leave in
get
the
it.
basement.
I was the one that was insistent that we should sell it, so I'm glad to see that it was worthwhile. It's a little bit ego based. I was like, okay, good. Good. I know that was a pain in the ass, and it was a pain in the ass to offload too. So thank God it actually sold. M the Goat in the chat says one element is how many pickups and the number of times are happening on Saturday.
One element is how many pickups and the number of
times they're happening on Saturday. So for us, we do when you get assigned, we do one big slot. You get assigned the slot to come for the day. They give you a recommended time, but you are welcome to come within the entire time frame of the day. So it is typically 11 to 3 or 4 p.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're comfortable with you coming at any time, and you're welcome to hang out. Just if we're busy, we're busy. But you're also, if you do want to talk to us more, you can sit around for 20 seconds, 20 minutes, 20 hours.
You're always welcome to sweep, price, sort. You know, there's always stuff to do. Steam clothes.
I feel like you'll be someone that we already recognize, but if not, it will be nice to meet you if you've just been a digital stalker. The fish grilling rack. Looks like one of us gets to grill fish in the future.
Oh, that's me, bud. That's me.
Okay,
that's
fine.
All me.
Yeah, it's better for you with your family. I'm never going to use it enough.
I'll tell you what, Bailey, I'll grill you a fish. You come over, I'll
all right.
grill you a fish there.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Excuse my language. Hell yeah. You got a deal there. It's one of those items. It's one of those kitchen equipments where I really want it, but I know I'd never actually use it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll use it and then, probably never use it again. If it worked really well and you could get good at grilling fish, then...
Oh, it will on a barbecue for sure. But if I just take that and put it in an oven, what's the bloody point? That's why I'm like, I don't want to actually use it.
Okay, the sealed Ravensburger puzzle for $10. That's half decent.
It's a reputable puzzle brand. This is why I split it up the way I did. I comped it, and it can go for a lot. I have no idea it's one that I submitted to memory. I didn't know that Ravensburger was a puzzle brand that's worth remembering.
Yeah. Oh, these Bug Zapper got bid up. Right, we're coming down. That means we get to play Mousetrap. If nobody bids on this, we get Mousetrap for our own
all right.
collection there, bud.
I'm fine with that.
Woo, bud.
We can do a Mousetrap stream.
Okay. But yeah, we'll just take the 30 minutes to find out if it's complete or whatever.
Yeah.
It won't even take that long.
M the Goat says, it seems there's above average pickups this Saturday, so it might hurt someone's decision to buy. And I think part of the reason is because there's a Jays game on Sunday, I think. But also, I would ask you in return, M the Goat, how do you know if there's above average pickups on a Saturday? Because that could be useful for us. Yeah.
Oh, maybe just because there's a yeah.
I'd be curious how you figure that out. I guess you're clicking more auctions than I do, but if there's some resource, that'd be very helpful.
Okay, this electronic bug zapper has some competition here at the end. Let's see, is that closing? I think it's closed.
Yeah, I think so. I just did the refresh. M the Goat says, because I look. Okay, makes sense. Then I appreciate it. We just need to, because we're so focused on ours, it's hard to find that research time.
The sealed pathway lighting, man, those are sick. What is going on? Nobody wants those.
They're just outdated, I think.
I'm going to take them up to the farm. Light some pathways, but...
Yeah, bud.
Yeah, bud.
I guess so. I guess you got to donate it to the family farm.
mean, fuck. I guess we could just donate them to the
It's up to you.
donation
If you
center.
want to use them, use them. The rolling coolers, the Coleman coolers have been very consistent. I wouldn't have expected that when we started this auction house. I wouldn't have always put coolers separately, but coolers seem to like they gotta go separately.
Yeah, everyone. Did that Pizza Hut thing sell though? No.
The Pizza Hut one didn't sell, but we've sold a Pizza Hut sized one previously, so that's why it's weird.
Yeah.
The beater and baking lot, the Rolo Puzz, the Lord and Savior entry signs, Pyrex and Pie Dish lot, Kenwood meat grinder, fair. Those were us kind of assembling the last minute lots.
Yeah, the meat grinder. You probably really have to know that it's fully functional. I've never used a meat grinder. People really grind meat anymore? Don't you just put your meat in the blender like everybody else?
Yeah, a food processor probably. That's the main thing.
Yeah. Can you use anything other than a meat grinder to shred meat?
Yeah, you can use a food processor.
Can you?
Yeah.
There's a new trend of like freezing it and then grating it like chicken. I saw that recently.
Oh yeah. But same thing. You can use the grater. You can freeze the meat and then use the grater function on your food processor and just plop it in the fucking thing.
Right.
Excuse my language. Sorry, there are kids watching this. This is a family-friendly stream. I'm very happy to see the single tray plant table selling. And the last few lots, it's like all of these. Okay, I knew the bench vise would go up. I'm glad to see that the cast iron bench is at least more than $1. But otherwise, all these other utensils in these last few lots have successfully sold for us in the past. So it's another tricky dicky one.
Right. Yeah, that photo frame lot, nobody wants any of that.
Photo frames are cursed. We just can't. It's a shame. We got to figure out. We got to donate it to like an arts charity or something.
Or we just have to frame silly things in it and then sell them, like, you know.
I'm with it, but we just need more time. Time.
In our spare time. No, let's do it in our spare time.
Yeah, you have spare time? Which one of us has spare time?
I've heard of that. It's kind of like a spare tire.
Yeah.
When you get flat, you use your spare time.
It sits in your trunk. Okay, we need to put the frames in the bathroom. That's it. The frames got to go in the bathroom.
With some magazines and a pair of scissors?
Yeah. That's actually a great guest activity, too, though. That's kind of funny, but practical.
Oh, some bids are coming in here, bro.
Yeah, I'm seeing the woodworking lot and the hydraulic lot are the only two I'm seeing get bid up on my end.
Yeah. No, and the bench is at $950 now.
Okay, good.
1110, 950, 778. Somebody is having fun in these last minutes here. $12 on the bench.
Yeah, an 1110 on the dowel kit, the hydraulic jack. It's only at $8, but that's okay. $15 on the bench now.
Yeah.
M the goat, you better be the one bidding these up. Tell us your username when you walk in, and we'll give you a discount coupon.
I don't think we can do that.
I know we can't. Yeah.
Sorry.
My bad.
Sorry to check it. I wish we could have discount coupons.
When we have our own auction house, we can.
Those Dowel Pros up to $14. That cast iron bench $18.50. Bro, this is happening. Things are happening.
He got a good giggle out of that at least. Too late. Cast iron bench is a ton. So the bench is at least up to $20. I knew the bench would be worth it.
Oh, Bailey, I gotta go. I'll be right back, okay?
All right.
This is it. The final close. We'll be, blessed. I'll be back.
Yeah. Oh, he kept it open. Okay. That's not what I was expecting. We got the 1850 on the cast iron bench, which I'm surprised at. All the best with the rest of the show. Appreciate you, M the Goat. Thank you for dropping in. My last question, M the Goat. How did you find us? Did you find us online, or were you one of our auction buyers and you're being mysterious? That would be my last question. Then you can head out for the night guilt-free. I won't hold you here. That's the only thing I'm curious about. Either way, I appreciate you dropping in. I appreciate you being a lurker. This is something that is only going to build through the future. And I am very grateful for your presence and support regardless. I got messages I gotta check, but I will do it after because I'm being a good host. Fortunately, they are not that timely, and it looks like the auction is over. Okay, we're done. We're done for the night. So we're going to do the price highest, and we're going to search down from there. And Bloody Max sold, man. I've been trying to keep my opinions tempered, but I am not satisfied with the functionality of its software. I will tell you what. I'm not satisfied with the functionality of its software. But as a geek, let me add the fairness. I totally understand, right? They host high-res images, and they're at 100,000 auctions. As you can see, the URL is 102,024, right? So that your bandwidth costs must be literally absurd, right? If Twitch loses money on hosting live streams, these high-res images, they're not losing nearly as much money, but it's a high cost for the amount of storage that they're paying for and the user base, right? If we have 80,000 viewers watching our auction, there's 80,000 on probably 500 other auctions during this time. That's a lot of traffic and bandwidth to your website. So all of that said on a technical understanding of why it's not necessarily to the degree I would enjoy it. But when we look at these listings, that was the one thing you would have heard me and Patty discussing. It's super intriguing and trippy because this auction particularly, I was applying a lot of the lessons we've learned from doing this for a little bit, like applying a lot of our experience-based lessons. And it just seemed like it's just still effing random. So it was like the utmost humbling experience. Like some of the smaller stuff, I'm like, okay, let me leave it. I'm not sure what to do. It's a trippy experience. Let me bundle up these ceramics. Let me bundle up these teapots. And it's like, oh, they didn't even sell. What the heck? But this ashtray, I had my intuition. We're looking at the Irish ceramic ashtray. I was like, okay, this is a unique piece of ceramics because it's made in Ireland. Let me separate that. Clearly paid off, right? The darts, I separated them on purpose. The grow tables were one that you heard us during the stream. Me and Patty were going back and forth. Patty wanted to get rid of the fucking grow tables so badly. And he was doing it politely. When we argue, it's very back and forth. What do you think? What do you think? Arguing. It was like, I think we can sell it. And he's like, I want to throw it in the bin. And clearly it was worthwhile keeping. But now with this lesson of this auction, I'm like, how's it? But do we do it in the future? Is it worth it? I've sold smaller sets of cutlery for more than the $9 for an infinite bin of cutlery. Which is insane. It's intense. This is... I am so rattled at the unpredictability because we've got this one oscillating fan for $6. And there was another oscillating fan that sold for more. I'm not tripping out, right? Okay. Yeah, here we go. $20. Right, so we got one 90s oscillating fan that's sold for $20, and the other oscillating fan sold for $8, and the other oscillating fan sold for less than that. So yeah, I'm still gonna sell oscillating heating fans, but how do you predict which oscillating heating fan is gonna sell for more? And same with these wicker stands. That was the one. The wicker stands just drive me up the wall. Like, wicker furniture does sell consistently. And as I learn more about antiques and furniture and how to value items, it's like, but how the F do I know which piece of wicker furniture is the one that's gonna sell for more? I got literally no bloody clue. No idea. No idea. Bebe's got no idea. I thought this that we got the vintage 8-cup automatic coffee dripper. Like, oh my god. Excuse my grammatical fuck up. Marching into Madness says this is a conundrum. It is, man. Like, I was just showing you. Yeah, Marching into Madness. I showed you. We got the 3 oscillating heater fans, right? One sold for $20, one sold for $8, one sold for $5. The one that sold for the least, the one that sold for $5, is the newest one, right? So how am I supposed to discern on a strategic standpoint of which oscillating heating fan is the one that's going to sell for a higher amount? I don't know. I don't know at this point. And the mugs, right? I separated the mugs on purpose, but identifying which one of these mugs is going to go for more, tough call. That's why I separated the barrel mug. Oh my god, it was just like an intriguing conundrum for this one, man. This one is just reinforcing this odd dichotomy you have to have of just having an intuition for it as well as the learned experience. And I see that Patty is back, but I'm letting you enter when you're comfortable because I presume you have other things to do.
No, I'm listening. Margot was just a crybaby. But
I was just rambling further on what we were talking about while you're on stream of like this one is just reinforcing the unpredictability because it's stuff that sold successfully sold for a little bit less now but did sell, and stuff that were like repeats, like the oscillating fans are the biggest example that you heard me ranting about when you came, right? We had 3 oscillating heating fans and they all sold for an exactly different price range.
Right. And the newest one
is the one that sold for the least.
Maybe that's because the newer isn't necessarily better, right?
I guess, but how is the buyer on? If it was in person, I would agree with that. But in an online auction, that's not is that a variable that the buyer's thinking of?
Yeah, probably. Right?
I could agree with it.
You think?
I would hope so.
Now, can we go on your screen so I can watch what were the top selling items?
Top selling, you want most bids or highest?
Price? Highest price.
The metal side table plant stand went for $80.
Okay.
The woven wicker sewing box stand went for $52.
Yep.
The floral textbooks went for $50.
Mm-hmm.
The Sears Kenmore sewing machine went for $43.
Nice.
The 2X mid-century fans went for $43.
Oh.
The cast iron bench vise went for $42. The heavy-duty ball bearing electric bench grinder went for $38.
Yeah, okay. I'm seeing there. That's pretty good. A Kodak brownie.
$35. 3-tiered sprouting and propagation setup went for $33. We've got the large gardening and landscaping lot for $33. And the
that's good.
bentwood parlor sitting chairs for $31.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And it goes on. That's Man, that was a pretty good auction. So our numbers are 80% sell-through rate.
The total
That's
dollar amount
pretty.
is up to you, but I want to know the stats of the other stuff. I don't mind being transparent about the dollars, but that's up to you if you want to.
Yeah, so it looks like it's about 1471,
Yeah.
1400 and about almost $1,500. So Max Sold will take their cut. So it'll probably leave us with about $1,100, 1150 or something like that, right?
With our more efficient processes, this is okay. I'm just still disappointed, but that's my own issue.
Yeah, right. So if our sell-through rate of 80.49, and we have 205 lots, is that right?
Yes, if not just less, like 203.
So, um, so that's 165 lots sold.
No, it's 205.
So 1471. 71 divided by 165 is, oof, that's low. It's 8.9. So $8. It's a $9 average,
Yeah.
which is about $5 short,
This
which
is
would have put us
yeah.
closer to $2,000. Yeah.
This is what I'm upset about with the unpredictability. That's what I was identifying. I'm not upset about the total dollar amount that we were just transparent about. I'm upset that it's like that average isn't, for me, it's just because I'm talking to the internet, not to you. I'm fine if the total dollar amount, I'm not trying to get rich off of these auctions, but it needs to be like a higher amount per unit that is a variable based on how well the auction platform itself is marketing us or us growing over time. Just either way, that's where I'm a little unsatisfied. A lot of these items MSRP specifically for over that minimum amount that we're reaching, and that's what I feel confident in that we've been able to refine over this year of doing this. So it's disappointing to see when it's not reaching that point, because I feel satisfied looking through this entire auction of going, okay, that's a $10 to $15 item, no problem.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to just be able to hit that 20 average that you need.
Yeah.
But, we needed some big ticket items in this. We didn't have anything over $100. Where was our $300 item?
That is what
we didn't find.
Yeah. I agree with that, and that's it's just the max sold model. It just makes me question. I'm just trying to refrain from how much of those business talks we want to host with the internet present, but it does, just with the max sold format, makes me hesitant, because like my normal idea would be to say take one or two of our premium items to make sure they're in the max sold auction. But if they're gonna go for if we get screwed and they go for $1, we just wasted a potential $300 on trying to boost up the auction, and it just didn't work.
Yeah. So we'll get there. We're getting there.
I think it really has to do with that consistency. I think it really has to do with building the audience and getting those return buyers, which I think you'll see when we do the auction pickup, and we'll be grateful to see everyone who does watch these streams pop in there, because it is always invigorating and re-inspiring. There may be the down points after this of like, oh, it didn't perform the way it did, but every time that people walk in and visit us, I'm like, it completely changes my perspective on things.
I mean, and I just love how much the space changes too, to think all this stuff coming in, coming out. It's going to be so different this time, and then for the next pickup too, it's going to be a totally different space. Can you go to the unsold lots? Can we go to the end and look at what didn't sell and decide what we're going to get rid of it and smash it or what? Does that make sense?
Yeah, so the one we were going to smash for sure, The pink melamine table.
Smash that, bro. We're gonna keep that forever now.
It was handmade by the old man. That's the only part that's hard to toss.
That one, yeah, we got to just let it. I would just put it outside. I wouldn't smash it. Somebody will pick it up in the neighborhood.
I agree. So then after that, we've got the
We can actually use that on pickup day.
Yeah, there you go. Then
outside.
We'll put a free sticker on it.
No, put $5. It's $5.
Oh,
Nothing's free.
Respect, I appreciate that.
And then we could put that out, and we could put all the unsold items onto it, and everything unsold items are all $5 each.
All right, I like that idea. So then,
there's some good stuff there.
Yeah, unsold. Otherwise, we've got the handcrafted floral teapot, the fruity handcrafted teapot, which again I separated because the teapots have been doing well for us.
That fruit teapot, that's like a classic one.
That's so I'll accept the flaw. That was 100% my choice, but I was like, they sold for $20 each the last time, so whatever.
Georgian, yeah.
The fruit bowls, yeah, I agree. The fruit bowls, nada. The China teacups, nada, which I would also, both those lots on your end, I would agree with being separate.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, they can't be really part of another lot.
Yeah.
It's like nobody wanted them this time.
And excuse my language, but a 1980s Spider-Man comic to not sell. I am like speechless at it.
$1.
Hey, not even $1 is speechless for me. The Wayne Gretzky retires. I thought it kind of makes sense. No one wants newspapers. I've been struggling to sell these, so I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't want to throw them out, but...
Yeah, that bar, Gretzky's, is that still around?
Yeah, somewhere, yeah, I guess. Or at least he owns one. He owns a couple if it's not still named after him.
You should just go take that in there and see if they'll give you, like, anything for it.
Might just bloody donate it to them. Be like, here, just probably put this on your wall. I don't care anymore. I just don't want to throw it out. The big box of books was my first test of the big box of books, and it seems like people want books that little. It's not even worth it. So the big box of books is going to Valley Village. Too many.
Yeah, because people just want one book. You know.
I respect that.
They don't. The person that wants that one book, they don't want to have to take 10 books to get the one.
That's fair. Just still, none of them were valuable, so they're all getting donated. The retro cassette tray, I've another biased one of my own. I've always been insistent that these cassette trays should be worth money, and we've just donated them most of the time. So I'll heed my lesson. Cassette trays not worthwhile.
Yeah, well, yeah. Maybe we'll put some cassettes in it next time.
That's how they have to go, I guess. The Jays Win newspaper, which I'm surprised. No, same thing.
Another thing, you can't throw that out.
Yeah.
Can you?
No, maybe I'll put it on Marketplace for pickup and just for ethical reasons, just come take it. But
set it on fire?
Yeah. If they lose, that's what we'll do. Yeah, there you go. Set it on fire if they lose.
It could be an offering.
The photography lots there, I thought they were big enough and variety enough, but evidently not. I was happy with those lot setups, so I'm surprised.
So what do you think? You put them together now and it's one big lot?
It has to be, I guess. Yeah.
Or is it just donating? Or going through to try on high bid?
I would do it on one big lot on high bid if I had to choose.
So, you don't have to.
That's fair.
It's helpful.
Sake cups?
Yeah.
Donate.
Donate.
All
the teacups and saucers, I'd say you could go into Bazaar.
That's, yeah, all those
I think you get If you put them at $6 each, you'd definitely sell them.
I agree, and I kind of agree with the Japanese watercolor plates.
I can't believe those didn't sell.
Same.
For $1. Those are really nice.
I would like just take
really
that crate and put that crate in Bazaar and sell it as a crate. But that's no space.
Maybe.
That's a space issue. Never mind.
Maybe. I'll put the stack of the plates at the back and just put one plate on display with the rest behind it and say set of 8. I'll sell that set of 8 for $40 for sure.
Yeah.
It's
totally
more than 8, isn't it?
Yeah, there's 27 of them.
But not just of the plates. Other
You know, just the plates.
27?
Yeah, approximately. Approximately. So it might be probably 25 to 28.
Okay.
I counted, but I'm also dyslexic. So that's why it's approximately. Copper plating lot about to get scrapped. West Edmonton Mall salt and pepper shakers. I would probably hybrid them, or I'll put them on eBay instead. Surprise, they're antique original. The revolving cup racks, I thought would be kitschy. I would probably put them in Bazaar if I were you. If not, they get donated.
It would be pretty good to put them underneath of a shelf and have like necklaces on them or something.
Yeah.
That'd be a good one.
The sexy man reading takeout coffee mug.
Mine.
All right, go ahead. You can enjoy his presence. Enjoy it as much as you want.
I'm thirsty. All of a sudden. Are you thirsty?
Oh man, it's killing
Is it
me.
hot here?
I guess a little bit. The floral throwback glassware set, which weren't the highest of quality, but I thought were like the right type of kitschy to desire attention. I would get rid of them. I would just donate them.
Do it.
Simple wooden side table, worth our time, I would say, to have done, but it's also got to get donated or recycled.
Yeah, someone will pick it up, I think, from behind.
The rotary print I might want to put to high bid just because we can reach a larger Canadian audience.
Sure.
Personally, if someone cares about collecting that, I'm insistent that there is, but I could be wrong.
I mean, the Rotary Club definitely is like losing members only, right?
That's exactly my thoughts, though. That's why.
Is it still a real thing?
You
can still join the Rotary Club?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you're going to lose your friends in the next 5 years. Photography lot to add to the larger photography lot. Ceramic miniatures seem to be like something that but me particularly, are just like a pass up. I want to figure out how to not just throw them out, but they're not auction worthy for sure.
I think you just have to decorate people's gardens with them, like, without them knowing. Just like go sneaky, put them in someone's garden.
This would be satisfactory for me. I can do ceramic miniature graffiti. I would love that. I'm okay with that.
Just like, film yourself going and putting it into little places.
I like this.
You can do like one.
Yep.
Can you find it? Like, we'll hide it in the city, and like, if you can find it, then we'll give you like a gift card to the warehouse or something.
That's actually a fantastic content idea. Maybe we'll do that, and that will encourage us both to go for walks for ourselves. So maybe that will be I like that. I like that a lot. Maybe that's what we're going to do with the ceramic miniatures. German-made clock. $0 is fine. I might have missed... when I comped the mechanism, it's a really, really old mechanism. So I get that the clock looked kind of trash, but I was like, this is actually a sought after mechanism.
Right.
But so maybe that's an eBay piece for the components instead of an auction piece then, because the actual thing looks like shit. I'm fine being blunt about that. Quirky keychain lot. Again, the trinkets did well last time, so it's trippy to see that it didn't do well at all. The binoculars, I'll pass over next time. I thought the weird max sold audience, older buyers, casual buyers, there might be like a binocular collector in there, but evidently not. The antique,
Evidently not.
yeah, very evidently. The antique ice skates, I would run again. I would probably put them in high bid. The antique ice skates, I would run again gladly.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Those are really nice. They're in good condition.
And the photos aren't trash. I didn't do a bad job, so I don't understand why they didn't get any attention. The ice skates are the ones that are big question mark for me as to why they didn't have any desirability. Those are, I don't have an answer for that one.
They go to price lowest. Oh, I guess you can
Well,
do that,
sorry,
right?
I already slammed it down quick. The Black & Decker vintage food warmer.
Scrap it.
Scrap it, and you were right, Monsieur Patty. You were right. I have to be humble. I was like, yeah, it's worthwhile, and you're like, no, I want to get rid of it. I'm like, yeah, well, do sell.
That one, it's ugly, you know.
It's
ugly.
I thought it was like the coolers. I thought it still had practical application, but no, cut the cable off and throw it in.
Make some food. Keep it warm.
I actually cook fresh all the time, so I thought maybe it would be practical for like a grandma that like heats stuff up all day or something.
Just heat one meal up all day long.
Yeah, that's how crockpots started, isn't it?
Yeah. To make some perpetual soup or something.
Ah, the perpetual soup. Good callback. I've been watching him so much. Like, he's trying to figure out how to like innovate his content to find it, like monetize it. And it's very intriguing. But
I like it. I'm really interested to know his hair care routine, as I'm sure you are as well.
Oh yeah. I've been trying to figure out if he's like Andy Kaufman-esque or if that's his actual demeanor. I can't figure out if he's playing a character or if that's just like how he talks and how he is. It's been tripping me out.
Yeah, that's a hard one. Is he really that awkward like all the time?
Yeah. Because whenever he films himself, he's just as awkward as his voiceovers. But I'm like, you gotta still be doing a bit. There's no way this is just. There's gotta be one moment where you come out and you're just accidentally smooth or comfortable. If you're like that awkward all the time, it feels like you're playing a bit.
Yeah. But hey, you know, he's living his perpetual soup life.
He's living his perpetual life.
It looks so gross. It looks so gross.
It does. That's okay. Okay. Well, stop talking about the perpetual soup. Okay, we'll skip the Bell and the Igloo cooler because we already talked about that. The OEM Black & Decker Dirt Buster, which I'm also surprised at. I would put that on eBay for parts. I wouldn't charge an arm and a leg. I'd put it up for $15 or $20 and just let someone buy it for the bags.
You can use that.
We may as well. I can't believe that one didn't sell. The non-stick roast pan is about to go to the scrap.
I guess so.
It was new in box, but it didn't have any maker's mark. We've got the fish rack is going to you. You're about to get a fish rack.
Woo.
And I'll accept free fish in consideration for it.
Yeah.
Mousetrap board game lot didn't sell.
we can get rid of senior moments, and we'll check to see if Mousetrap is complete.
Yeah, well, like get a piece list of Mousetrap is the tricky issue. The Sears Pathway lighting is about to go to your farmhouse. We've got the Crystal Punch Bowl set in box.
Yeah. Were all the cups there?
It was short. I have to check the images. It was short a handful. Like one or two. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, a handful of cups is pretty much just like one cup, right?
Yeah. Yeah, ha. Yeah. But pretty much one cup. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's still 9 cups. No, it's still bad at math. I'm bad at math. 8 cups, sorry.
All right, yeah, we could just, I'd just say ditch it.
I would like, I don't know. Yeah, because it's unbranded. If it's unbranded, I would just ditch it.
So we could just pull a bunch of this stuff out tomorrow. And we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I agree.
Donate.
Okay, because I got to empty my car too, so then I'll empty the car and I'll do all the donation for us. And was the very last one. I have to go back, and then otherwise we're done for the night. Oh, the art frame lot.
Yeah, the art frame lot. And then I guess there's whatever was on at the bottom of the second page.
No, I don't think so. I think we did that. Are you sure?
Yeah, go to the bottom of the second page.
No, we did that good. Yeah, no, we're fine.
No. We didn't do that good.
Yeah, we did.
What?
Yeah,
That's sick.
All the way to the third page of $1 items.
Wow. Congratulations, buddy.
That's usually how I judge it when we're on the lead up. I double check how far the $1 items go to get the sell-through percentage without the background app.
Wow, we get to get rid of so much stuff this weekend. The warehouse is going to feel empty.
It shall. I agree.
There's going to be like an echo. It's like, echo.
Don't we wish? But it went well. So I'll go through my summary, and then you go through your summary, and we'll call it a day. I would say on my end, that same unpredictability is interesting. I definitely do feel that we're gaining experience through doing this. I feel much more satisfied with my ability to pick lots, but it also seems like I can't rely on consistent repetition. So the oscillating fans, the book sets of the floral print books and stuff like that, it is worthwhile to try again in another one rather than just completely nix it, versus like the small ceramic slot we've tried since day one. That is the one that you have to learn to say no. So it is worth trying to repeat things that don't work, but also heeding the experience lessons of like, okay, no, this thing hasn't worked 3 or 4 times, so it's done.
Yeah. I mean, I think our efficiency on-site photography was A+ this time, because that day, which was paid for us, just garnished another like $400 or $500.
Yeah.
So that's really solid. Yeah. I mean, I wish we could predict it every time, but we just can't, and that's okay. We're doing the good work out here. And yeah, I'm really impressed. This was a good one. This is a good one. Yeah. I'm ready for the next one. I don't know about you.
I'm ready for the next one. I think we can get it done in a very short time period. I am also very excited, and then I do ultimately agree now that our business model is working out. The more that we can shoot on site, the quicker we can pump these out, and the more cost efficient it is for us without having to worry about how much it sells for.
And it's like, again, like we just take good photos. They don't have to be great. They don't have to be perfect sets. It doesn't have to be lighting, etc. Just like, work with what we got. And yeah, next one, I'd say we got like 2 weeks. We got it, bud.
I'm with it. I'm with you on that. All right. So I'll be seeing Patty tomorrow, but the internets, you'll be seeing us on Saturday after you get your auction pickup notices. And then in the future, if you're watching this after we have an edited down version, follow our upcoming auctions on the interwebs. My name's Bailey. I operate an eBay store called Grandma's Dead Stock. Let's not talk about tariffs or Canada Post strikes because that store is dead. But otherwise, I run this auction house with Patty's pop-ups and stream on a fairly consistent basis, where you can catch me on Twitch, YouTube, and the Kicks. The chat just kicked up as I'm ending things, so sorry for getting distracted. That was hilarious timing. We do host these on a regular basis. We do downsizing services and estate clearances. This is where we acquire most of these items. So if you're interested in the future, you're going to see a couple streams where I'm putting together a business plan and getting those marketing materials together in the next week, 2 weeks. So you're going to see some fun things developing. And otherwise, I'm going to address the chat and then give Patty the time to promo his stuff. We've got Stoned asking, warehouse stream on Saturday. Yes, most likely there will be. Maybe you actually reminded me of that since I'm changing my streaming software. Maybe I have to double check how I'm going to do that tomorrow. So thank you for the reminder, sir. And Marching into Madness, appreciate you as well. I'm happy to spend the evening with you as well. Big pause returned to you. So Patty, what do you have to say before we head out?
Godspeed. Godspeed, Don't be overwhelmed by the volume. You don't need to turn it down. You just need to flow through. Find inner peace and project it outward.
All right. Yeah,
and some other nonsense. But,
chat says after your pose, they're like, "We ride at dawn," is what they say.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you tomorrow morning, bud.
Yeah, that's for real. All right, Chad. Appreciate you, Stoned. Appreciate you, Marching into Madness. Appreciate you, M Goat. Everyone's fantastic folks here. Yeah, be ready at dawn, lads. All right, lads. We'll see you at the next dawn of the next sale of the next house clearing. Have a good night. We're heading. I'm ending this. All right. Okay. Bye. Thank you for popping in. Take care, you guys. All right. Bye.